Well, there's a chance that we could end up having a major conflict with North Korea. Absolutely. It's unacceptable. It's a horrible deal made by Hillary. It's a horrible deal, and we're going to renegotiate that deal or terminate it.
When are you going to announce that?
Very soon. I'm announcing it now.
Okay.
Well, my problem is that I've established a very good personal relationship with President Xi. And I really feel that he is doing everything in his power to help us with a big situation. So I wouldn't want to be causing difficulty right now for him. He's a friend of mine. He's actually I think he's doing, an amazing job as a leader, and I wouldn't want to do anything that comes in the way of that. So I would certainly want to speak to him first. But look what's going on. We have to be very careful. But yours is it's the toughest question, because at what point does it end? But we can't let them come over here. I will say there is an end, and it has to be humiliation. There is an end. Otherwise, it's really tough, but there is an end. We are really eradicating some very bad people. When you take a look at what's going on with the cutting off of the heads, we haven't seen that since medieval times, right? A lot of people that are supposed friends, and I won't use the names of the countries, a lot of people that are supposed friends are creating that ideology by giving massive amounts of money. And they're fostering the ideology, and the people that they're giving the money to are. But it's a very sick ideology. It's very, very sick. And it is radical Islamic. And when President Obama wouldn't say it, he was doing a great disservice, because you're not saying what's going on. It's a possibility. We're talking to both. It's a possibility. But I want to see peace with Israel and the Palestinians. There is no reason there's not peace between Israel and the Palestinians, none whatsoever. So we're looking at that, and we're also looking at the potential of going to Saudi Arabia. And frankly, Saudi Arabia has not treated us fairly, because we are losing a tremendous amount of money in defending Saudi Arabia, and they have not treated us fairly. Well, I loved my previous life. I loved my previous life. I had so many things going. I actually, this is more work than in my previous life. I thought it would be easier. I thought it was more of I'm a details-oriented person. I think you would say that. But I do miss my old life. I like to work, so that's not a problem. But this is actually more work. And while I had very little privacy in my old life, because I've been famous for a long time, this is much less privacy than I've ever seen before. I mean, this is something that's really amazing. At the same time, you're really into your own little cocoon, because you have such massive protection that you really can't go anywhere.
That bug you?
Yeah, I mean, I was able to go out to restaurants, and even though people knew who I was. I like to what?
You like to drive.
Yeah, I like to drive. I can't drive anymore. I would come next year, absolutely. No, I haven't. Look, I'm treated very unfairly and very dishonestly by the press, and I thought it was inappropriate to go this year. If I were treated even slightly fairly by the press, I would have gone. But I mean, look, they're writing stories about how unfairly I get treated by the press. So I just felt it was inappropriate. I thought it would be very disingenuous if I went. I thought it would be actually in a certain way dishonest if I went.